I think you're wrong. I don't know. I think you've been in your bubble a little too. The fact that you're wrong. I would just say this right now. You are wrong to think that you would not be welcome with open arms in like every city that is looking for a head coach. You think like that's the only place you'd have success because they love you. Chicago, like hello.
Well, I would have. Let's put it this way. I'd have Grace in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, that does matter. Well, here's have you seen this KOC story? You might have your chance here. Let's make a little news because KOC's going into his last year. Teams are going to be making trade offers to get this one of a kind guy, and then you might get your shot there. If the Vikings called you and said, "Would you be interested in head coaching at some point down the line?" Would you take the call?
Absolutely. That's you're dumb not to take the call. I took the call from Sean Payton when I was in Hawaii on spring break with the family, and he was offering me a job, and I was like, "Ooh, we gotta figure something else out here."
Is that known that you were there? Why didn't I know that you were there? I'm sure it was reported, and I just didn't notice.
Yeah, I was. I mean, I wasn't in like any formal coaching role.
That's the way you like it.
Yeah, so you know what it is? I don't, to be honest, and this is just being honest, I love working with players. Like I love teaching the art of pass rushing, and I mean not just pass rushing, but football in general. I love teaching other people what I know. I got zero, like the game planning stuff was cool to see. It's the hours that coaches put in, it's cool to see. But at the end of the day, you know, if I'm spending, I better win every game if I'm there until 1, 2 in the morning. I mean, there's better ways to do it if you know. So I enjoy the part of being able to work with players as far as all the drawing up cards and all the nonsense. I'm like, let's just give me the playbook. Let's install it. Let's roll.
I'd love to see it. In all seriousness, like I'm saying, there will be calls for KOC for a trade. If you're the Vikings, the phone's off the hook, right? You're not answering any call. There's no world where you're.
No, and if I'm Kevin, my agent is my agent is leveraging every single open job out there, like the Bears job in the division with Kevin Warren and a first pick number 1 quarterback. So they're gonna have to pay him. I think Kevin might get
for him.
Might be the highest paid coach, which he deserves. I mean, look what he's done since he's been there. We would be crazy to let him go. And I don't think anybody would give what it would take to get him. You'd probably have to give up 3, 4 first rounders for him right now.
And then it'll be very interesting to see what happens after this Rams game. We'll take a short break and talk about it after. But, you know, if Sam Darnold doesn't perform, what do you do with Sam? What happens with Sam's?
Well, that makes Quasi's job easy.